July 17th. We decided to come and do more of a coastal hike today. Where are we?
We're in Point Loma at the Famosa Slough trail. Right in the path of the airplanes. Every now and then you hear a really big noisy jet bird fly over, but there's a nice cool breeze and it's really toasty this weekend for San Diego, so this is a very welcome cool day for us.
I think it's supposed to be an easy just mile and a half, and speaking of the plane, here they come. So we'll get going and see kind of where this leads us to. Okay, after you leave the parking lot, you kind of come on out to a little dirt trail. We took the one on the left hand side. Oh, look at the bird right there. Walk slowly in the tree.
Oh yeah, I see him. It's big. I have my bird card.
Wow, wildlife sighting right off the bat. It's a hawk.
Oh, I've got binoculars in my bag. Get him out before he moves.
So we think he's a oh, that was quick.
Probably gonna go sit on our car now. Oh, he's coming back, Cooper. Come back, Cooper.
So we think he's a Cooper's hawk. That's what he kind of looked like from the picture we've got. So yeah, we think he's a Cooper's. Okay, I think we come along the correct path. We'll show you guys later. Apparently they redid the trail in 07 and 08, so the book was written in 04, so the book's directions are a little off. Quite a few benches out here, which is nice. I can't zoom in real well, but there's a little blue heron out there, and then a white egret is right over here. So we have some birds out here and some nice marshlands, and again, a number of benches, so it's a nice little spot for picnic, except you do get a lot of noise from the airplanes coming over. I don't know if you guys can see the little flicking in the screen. Those are just tons of little crabs floating out here. Not floating, they're just out here in the mud banks.
There goes a guy. He's coming out of his cave.
I wish we had a little better zoom on this guy, but you know, what do you want for $160? It's a great pocket video camera, and that's the Kodak ZI-8. Okay, we just came across the street. You got to cross West Point Loma Boulevard here. Make a little dash for it. And then there's another section out here, and we ran into someone, one of the volunteers for the area. This goes to just about Highway 8, but he was telling us all about the restoration project that took place and all the birds that are here. And in the wintertime we get the northern birds, and there's a lot of trail maps and information, so they've done really quite the job. Really nice. He says in high tide this is all covered with salt water. The birds come in, really like to see what's here and eat. And again, a lot of egrets.
Yellow feet, snowy egrets.
Snowy egrets. And he's got beautiful purple on his back. Okay, this is the end of the trail. Again, not a very difficult trail. Very easy. A lot of wildlife sightings, a lot of birds. There's Interstate 8, and SeaWorld actually is just right across the way there. You can make out just a couple of the buildings there. So there's SeaWorld in the distance. But again, beautiful little marsh area. A lot of native plants. They're trying to remove all the non-native species and just fill in everything with native vegetation. And looks like the season is definitely for egrets. So we'll start heading on back, and I think we're gonna knock out another little hike out in the coast today. Try to keep things cool.
This is the bladder plant. We actually learned about it when we went on one of our hikes with the Natural History Museum, and obviously it's called bladder plant because of these big bladders. Not sure what purpose they serve, but it's also a symbiotic relationship with these little bug guys. And I remember with the Natural History Museum, we were all checking out the plant looking for bugs, and it's one of those situations where you find one and then you realize that you were staring at 3,000. You just couldn't see them right away. So very interesting plant, unusual. Finished our Famosa Slough hike. Nice and breezy. Got to see lots of birds. Understand that the winter time is a better time for birding, but that's when we have our time to go out and do our heavy-duty hikes in the mountains when it's too hot in the summer. So we kind of hit it off season. But for us, perfect hike, easy after sleeping in. Nice breeze, and really pleasant. Met a couple nice people along the way.